All this brown, okay? Blues over here, red's back here, okay? We're gonna draw him out. This here we have Jerry Rice right here, okay?
Yeah, and you're not gonna have him. I'm just telling you that, all right?
Hey, yo, hopefully I have Vincent Jackson or somebody. But hey, get right here. In the red zone, we want a touchdown to check down, all right?
Back the snap out of the gun. Winston looks. He got away from a sack. Runs to his right. Goes down the end zone. Caught. Touchdown of the show. Nick O'Leary. What a remarkable Houdini job by Jameis Winston. Call him famous Jameis. That is a remarkable.
The 21st Annual Biletnikoff Award to Amari Cooper of Alabama. With the star on defense for USC. Maybe a guy's going to be taken first overall in the NFL draft.
The star on the field. I know we like to talk about quarterbacks, but Leonard Williams, when you start looking at him, you start thinking about names like Ndamukong Suh. You start thinking about Richard Seymour. That's pretty solid. He is the most dominant defensive lineman in college football. He can do it from the defensive end.
Okay, Kevin White, Devontae Parker just ran 4.45. Do you have an answer?
I love Devontae Parker too now. This Kevin White kid, I want to watch him because, Mike, I've heard you go back and forth with White and Cooper, and I love Cooper, a Florida boy from Northwestern Miami right there. And I came to see if that distinction that you have given White is all the way true right here this week. That's what I want to see.
There it is, 4.35.
Ooh.
How about that number, folks?
Being picked first doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I just want to be able to be a part of a team that really wants me, so that I can, prepare myself and be ready to make an impact when I get there.
Who's a better quarterback? Let's just call it like it is. Who's a better quarterback, you or Jameis?
I don't know. That's for you and other people to decide.
You think there may be a different answer 3 years from now?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Rain Ray is an absolute monster.
So here is Gaffney back in as the running back, and now he's a protector for Hogan. Hogan gonna go deep. And a reaching catch, but an interception by Waynes. Oh my!
He was terrific. And we talked about quarterbacks winning play. Fourth quarter, third downs. Pressure coming.
throws into that pressure, complete on the outside. Parker slips past the Cincinnati D. Devontae Parker will take it inside the 10. Devontae Parker, touchdown, and Louisville grabs the lead with a minute 56 to go in the fourth. The tying touchdown, and now Devontae Parker takes it 64 yards to give.
Go back to the double Ds. We always say dependent or dumb. I mean, if you know this test is coming, so you're either dependent or you're not smart enough to figure out that you've got to stop in time to get it cleared from your system. The reality, though, I don't think he's going to go free fall. I mean, teams need pass rushers. He's the best edge rusher in this class, and when you look at him from a skill standpoint, he has the explosiveness, he has power, and he's only 236 pounds. He's going to continue to get bigger and stronger. So.
Georgia rushing game has been impressive, now up to 273 yards on the game, as Auburn has been held to 142 yards.
Oh, Gurley shaking up on the play. And that will put a hush over this crowd in a hurry.
Nebraska 26-yard line. Here comes Melvin to the 25, to the 20, Gordon 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Wisconsin, record-breaking run, Melvin Gordon, 4:08.
We all know what he's capable of doing physically. We know that Dorial has a lot of questions to answer about character concerns. That's what people are going to look at the outside in and say that they want those things answered.
Everything got a little crazy after my freshman year at Missouri. Thinking about it now, if I could, I would take back all the incidents that I put myself in and just to do the right thing and to be smart about it.
We know who Dorial is. We know what character he possesses.
I learned to put better people around me and to do what's right and taking the opportunities I have and just running with them.
You couldn't blame Lael Collins if he left LSU after his junior season. After all, his stock was pretty high, evidenced by his draft grades.
Last year I had 3 second-round grades and 1 first-round grade.
Holiday, quick screen, outside throwing is caught and intercepted by Rowe. He's got it in the 5 and into the end zone. It's a touchdown. It's a pick 6 for Eric Rowe.
Here's the snap to Brissett, looks right, quick trigger pass downfield at the 32-yard line, caught by Cherry, immediately hit by Johnson, the fifth-year Senior Bowl invitee.
State's 50% on third down. Thomas firing and intercepted
Kevin Johnson up the far side. Johnson cuts back midfield.
Alabama gets the #1 safety in the country, Landon Collins.
I feel LSU is a better place than the LSU Tigers, #1. Go Tigers.
Another fantastic year of Gruden's QB camp.
We got to see Petty today, man. He's going to throw for 500 yards. I mean, you can throw the ball. Thank you.
Show me green right slot, Albacore 3 wide quesadilla.
You know this one. Play does not exist.
How about Tarantula 2 Z beryllium phosphate? What are you doing there, man? That's Frankenberry 3 Xbox 460.
Here on the line is the #2 offensive tackle on Mike Mayoc's draft board, Andrews Pete of Stanford.
6'7", 313, extremely long arms, underclassman, still 20 years old. He flashes. Look at the lower body, just huge. He's got dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt.
Urkavici sets, loads up, heaving one deep, and it is caught! Dylan Strong! Do you believe it? Arizona State wins on a Hail Mary!
Dallas has a Holocaust museum. Denver has John Elway.
Now they're forced into the passing game on 2nd and 10. Tipped and picked by Dupree. And this place is nuts.
Dallas has 2 airports, neither of which has a terrifying horse.
Denver is such an egotistical city. Kanye and Kim should have named their baby Denver. Some people say that I'm bitter. To that I say, orange is an ugly color.
Comparison to a pro out there is Brandon Albert, fine offensive lineman of the Miami Dolphins.
John Elway is almost as old as his teeth. People tell old leather couches that they look like John Elway's. Peyton Tantrum. The scoreboard guy's doing his job. Grow up, you undergrown man-child.
He showed you the whole thing. It'd be quite take some time.
It's unusual for the guys with long arms like Flowers has to rep out so many times. So when you're seeing a 20-year-old kid, like I said earlier, he probably doesn't even have hair on his chest.
Clemson linebacker Stephon Anthony is this week's Bednarik National Defensive Player of the Week. Anthony was Clemson's top tackler against the Noles, collecting 8 solo tackles, a sack, and 2 tackles for a loss. This season, the hard hitter leads the Tigers with 5.5 tackles for a loss.
Okay, here comes the dancing bear. Jordan Phillips from Oklahoma, 6'5" and change, 329, arms like vines.
It's the last day of the combine, and we saved the best for last. That's cornerback.
Like this added position, the cornerback position, that is a premium position. It's a top 5 position in the greater 53-man roster. The demand is out there. The demand is always out there for players who are taller than 6 foot, right around 200 pounds, who have good ball skills, and who can play press and off-man zone coverage, can tackle. So this kid is going to be in demand.
Some chicken and some, you know what? You got wings?
Well, we have buffalo and...
I just go with buffalo.
Don't smile because it's over. Cry because it happened.